y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I am going to be showing you how we are incorporating spelling into our homeschool day, so stick around. So I have talked about this a couple of times, but I wanted to make a video dedicated strictly to what we are currently doing for spelling. That way it's easier to find and I can kind of show you guys. So this one is going to be kind of quick, but like I said, I just wanted a dedicated video. That way, if you guys happen to be looking for a way to easily incorporate spelling into your homeschool day, maybe this would give you an option. So in the description, I will give you a link to this. It's a free printable with a master words list for spelling words, and it says it is for grade 1. I think obviously the grade that can go for a bunch of different grades, depends on what you need and what your kid needs and all that kind of stuff. But this is just where I started, and after looking through the list, I thought it would be a good place to start. So we do have, it's 8 words per week there, and it tells you it's sight words and the AN family words, sight words and AP family words. And so you could switch things up if you needed to. You could add more spelling words in that family, the spelling family if you needed to. Obviously it's adaptable, but for me, this was great because I can just pull straight from this list. And like I said, I thought this was a really good place to start. Now, the words, it starts with words that I know my daughter knows how to spell. We have cat, mat, sat, can, ran, map, cap, all those words. But because this was new, I wanted it to be easy words that she could really be confident in and just kind of ease her in to adding spelling in. Now, some of the words, getting ahead of myself. There are 8 words per week for 36 weeks. The words towards the end here, let's see, week 35 is the long OO pattern. So we have moon, spoon, broom, and then we also have huge and ice. And then week 36 is the long E, with the EE words. So green, seed, free, and then we have grass and summer. And so, yeah, I thought this was good. There are a lot in here. And so I printed it out. Anyways, this is what this is. And I will include a link for you. Like I said, it was just a free printable. This is how I have it set up. We have this little guy, and I will try and find a link for you. I have shared these before. We've actually been using these for quite a while. Here you can see this was from Living Off the Land. Quickly, I can show you this too in case you guys are looking for vocab. We're not focusing on vocab at this point right now. I just want to focus on spelling. But this was vocab. So she would write the vocabulary word, I would write the definition, and then she could kind of draw a picture to go along with it. That worked really good for us for Living Off the Land because it was included and all the things. I'm not seeing that in Africa. And quite honestly, I didn't really even pay attention to vocab, just spelling at this point. So anyways, moving on, what we will do now is I have her write her name and the date. This is the very first thing that we do once we come in here into the classroom. We will sit down, she gets her journal out. If I'm working on something or whatever, she can doodle and draw pictures up here if she wants to, but she does her name, her date, and then I just read off the word to her. If she's not sure, then I will use it in a sentence for her, and I just have her write it in whatever way she thinks that it's spelled. Sound it out. I will pronounce it again for her. Sometimes I will break it down into the letter sounds for her, but she writes what she thinks that it is down on her notebook, and then we will go through them. if there are any that she spelled incorrectly, let me see, then I will go back through. Sometimes she wants me to grade it for her. So I will go through with my little red pen and I will check them off and I will give her a grade. But I mean, I'm not grading, but she likes that. She likes to know. But here is one that we did the other day. So she did not spell this or have correctly. So I just made a mark here on my list, you know, next to it to let me know these were 2 words that she got incorrect. And then also what I just started doing is having her pick any spelling word that she wants to and write a sentence. So make a sentence from one of those spelling words. And so this one she picked pig, and her sentence was, the pig bopped me on the head. And so I just went through and showed her how we correctly spell bopped, but everything else was great. And, you know, I don't expect her to know how to spell bopped. But anyways, I just started doing that, and that has worked out really well. So this was yesterday, and then today we had those 2 words, this and have, that she had gotten incorrect the day before, you know, yesterday. So I just started with those and had her write those first. She got them right today. So I'll probably try them again on Monday just to be sure. And then those will be off of the list. You know, I will count those as good and we will continue moving on. But she did those, and then she did the words for week, what week are we on? We're on week 7. And so she did all 8 words from week 7. And then again, she picked one of those to turn into a sentence. At this point, each day I am doing 1 week's worth of words. And that's because, like I said, most of these she knows how to spell, with the exception of, you know, maybe a handful here and there, which I will just add into the next day. If and when we're getting to the point where the words are more difficult and we need more practice on them, maybe, you know, we will have to take an entire week on you know, 1 set of 8 words, then we will. But just on this point, there's no point in doing the same 8 words for 4 or 5 days in a row when she knows how to spell them the first day. So that's it. Very simple, very easy. And I feel like this is sufficient. It's what we need. It has nothing to do with any other curriculum. It costs me no money outside of however much these cost that I bought like months ago. And so, yeah, I can use this no matter what. Doesn't matter what else we are doing. It doesn't go with anything. There's not topics. There's none of that kind of stuff, which is what I really needed and what I really wanted. Because our gather round units, they're going to change and they're going to have different things included and not included and all of that stuff. And we have to have consistency when it comes to spelling and also handwriting. So handwriting will be another thing, but that will come at a later time that we will talk about that. But I just wanted to show that to you guys. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to leave those in the comments. But that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.